Hi guys, good morning everyone. I'm audible. Please respond in the chat box or you can unmute yourself. I'm audible, guys.
हाँ सर.
Okay, guys. So in the last class, what was the topic we have seen? I believe looping statements, right? In the looping statement, what was the program I have given?
इवन ऑड दिए थे बनाने के लिए होमवर्क.
What?
इवन ऑड सर.
Even odd. Okay. So did you guys completed that one? I believe I have given homework, right? Homework as calculate the sum of even numbers, calculate the sum of odd numbers. है ना?
तो कंसेप्ट क्लियर नहीं हो पा रहा सर, एक बार फिर से रिपीट कर दीजिए ना.
हाँ वही. So fine. So look at here, guys. I'll create a class. Class name is something called main. Okay. And inside this one, I'll write something called public static void. I believe everyone are aware of India. तो कोई doubt नहीं है ना? Okay. Now I want to calculate, find the sum of even numbers. Sum of even numbers from 1 to 10. So we know the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to where 10. Here we have. Now we need to find an even number. For that, we know the logic already. That is, if any number divided by 2 and if remainder is 0, then such number we call it as an even number. If the remainder is 1, then we call such number as an odd number. Clear? Is it clear? इतना पता है ना शशि?
हाँ सर.
Okay. Now what I'll do, I'll write here as a for loop. I'll tell in I is equal to 1. I'll tell I less than or equal to 10. I'll tell I plus plus. And inside this one, what I'll do, yesterday's class we printed even numbers first. Okay. How did we print even numbers? We put a condition. We'll tell if I percentage 2 is equal to, what is that? 0. Then what we told? We wrote something called system.out.println I. Okay. So what is happening here is how we are getting an even numbers. So let me just repeat once again. I'll tell initially I value is 1. Okay. So I का value start हो रहा है 1 से. So I'm telling is 1 less than or equal to 10. So now tell me guys, is 1 less than 10? Yes or no? Then what will happen? It will return you a true value, Boolean value. Then what will happen? If it is a true, control will come inside a for loop. शशि इतना पता है ना?
हाँ सर.
Okay. So it will come inside a for loop. Now you are telling is I percentage 2 equal to 0. Now tell me what is the I value now? 1. Now tell me 1 percentage 2 equal to 0. What is 1 percentage 2? I tell it as 1 divided by 2. Now is it possible to divide? No, I tell 0. Oh, that is 0 point means what I'll tell it carry the 0 over there, and I'll tell 2.0.5, I'll tell it as 10. Now here the decimal point should not come. Just in the first division, what is that I'm trying to do here is it possible to divide 1 by 2? No, right? Then tell me, by any chance the remainder will come it as 0? No, right? So then tell me, is I 1 percentage 2 equal to 0? Okay, some other number apart from 0 will come here. And now tell me, is it equal to 0? No, right? Then 1 percentage to remainder is not coming 0. Then will this condition will return true or false? False. If it is false, will it go inside a if condition? Will it go inside a if condition? No, it will not go inside if condition. So it will instead of going inside this, it will come out. Now, is there anything left to execute? No, but when you see this bracket, still it is there. So it will come back here. It will increment a I value. What is I value? It will be initially 1 it was. Now it will increment. I value will become 2 now. Okay. Now tell me, is 2 less than or equal to 10? Yes, it will come inside. Now it will check a condition again, saying that now tell me 2% 2 is equal to 0. Now I'm telling that divide 2 by 2. Now tell 2 ones are 2, remainder is 0. Yes or no? Now tell me, is 0 equal to 0? Yes, then it will return true or false? True. Then it will go inside a if condition, and what I'm telling system dot out dot println I value is what now? 2. So 2 will be printed. इतना पता चला शशि?
हाँ सर.
हाँ. So anyone else has any doubt till here? Anyone has any other doubts till here?
No, sir.
Okay, then yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, huh? Okay. Then till here, I think so you understood that how to calculate, find the even numbers in a given what is that loop over. Now I don't want to print even numbers. I want to calculate the sum of even numbers. Okay. Then what I do? Initially, I take a variable int sum is equal to 0. Okay. Now initially, what I have done? I have taken total value is equal to 0. Now, what is that I need to do? I need to find the even numbers and add to this value. So, is 2 even number? Yes. Is 3 even number? No. Is 4 even number? Yes. Is 6 even number? Yes. Like this. Now, what I do? First, I need to do add 0 plus 2. Okay. Result is what? 2. Now, that 2 I'll add into 4. What is the result? 6. That 6 I'll add to the 6. 12. Like this, I need to proceed. Now, in this entire loop, I know how to find 2, 4, 6. That is by this condition, and I have initial value as sum is equal to 0. So I tell here as sum is equal to sum plus I value. That's it. Now let's do the tracing. Now initially I is equal to 1. Is 1 less than 10? Yes, then it will come inside. Is 1% equal to 0? No, then it will not execute. It will come here. It will increment a I value. Next I value is what? 2. Now tell me, is 2 less than 10? True. It will come inside. Now tell me, 2% 2 is equal to 0? Yes. Yes or no? Then what will happen? It will come inside. Now what is the initial sum value? 0. I am telling here as 0 plus what is I value now? 2. So 0 plus 2. How much? What is the total? 2, right? Then what does assignment operator do? It will put RHS value to the LHS. So 0 plus 2 is equal to 2. Then the sum value will become 2 over here. Okay. Now sum is 2 here. Now what will happen next? Again I value will be incremented. I value will become 3. Now tell me 3% 2 is equal to 0? No, right? Then it will not go inside a if condition. Again I value will be incremented. I value will become 4 here. Now tell me 4% is equal to 0. Yes, it will come here. Now what is the sum value initially we have now? 2. So 2 plus what is the I value now? 4. So 2 plus 4. How much it is? 6. So 6 will store inside the sum. So sum value will become 6 here. Sum value is now 6 here. Again I value will increment. I value will become what? 5 here. Now tell me 5% 2 is equal to 0. No, it will not go inside the if condition. Again, I value will increment. I value will become 6 here. Now tell me 6% is equal to 0. Yes, it will come inside this one. And what is the sum value now? I have 6. So 6 plus what is the I value now? 6. 6 plus 6. What is now? 12. So 12 will be stored inside a sum. So here it will be sum. Like this, it will calculate all the up to where up to 10. It will calculate the sum of all the even numbers. After this one, you just need to print system dot out dot println sum. That's it. Okay. Understood? Online. Online. Sushi.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
सर हमको नहीं सर
Yeah.
सर हमको नहीं मालूम कि कौन सा इवन कौन सा नंबर इवन है और कौन सा ऑड है, तो हम कैसे हम कोई भी नंबर इंटर करेंगे, कैसे मालूम
अब
चलेगा कि
बताओ
कौन सा
ये
इवन ऑड?
even odd है.
नहीं सर, हमको कुछ नहीं मालूम है कि कौन सा इवन ऑड है, कौन सा इवन ऑड है। हम आउटपुट में हम कुछ भी लिखना चाहेंगे, कोई भी डिजिट देंगे, वो कैसे मालूम चले कि ये इवन है कि ऑड है सर?
भाई आपको क्यों पता चल रहा है? ये प्रोग्राम घर को दे रहा है ना आपको. See here, it is very simple. You take any number, okay, apart from 100, 200, 400, any number you take, उसको 2 से डिवाइड करो. अगर आपको रिमाइंडर में 0 आ रहा है तो वो इवन नंबर है. अगर 0 नहीं 1 आ रहा है तो वो ऑड नंबर. सिंपल. दैट इज क्या करो 3 एग्जांपल 3 को ले लो. ठीक है, इधर अगर 3 ले रहा हूं 2 से डिवाइड कर रहा हूं. बताओ 2 1 जा 2 कितना तो पता है. 2 का टेबल तो आता है ना सबको, आता है ना. सो 2 1 जा 2, रिमाइंडर क्या आ रहा है इधर 1. 0 आया क्या? नहीं. इसी को हम 4 में ले लेते हैं. सो डिवाइड 4 बाय 2. आई टेल 2 2 जा 4, रिमाइंडर क्या आया? 0 ही आया ना. So it makes very common sense that if any number divided by 2, if the remainder is coming 0, then it is a even number. Otherwise, if it is returning 1, then it is a odd number. अब इसमें कोई लॉजिक तो है नहीं, बस कोई भी नंबर ले लो 2 से डिवाइड करते जाओ. लास्ट में अगर 0 आया, प्रोवाइडेड डेसिमल पॉइंट्स पे नहीं जाना है. डेसिमल पॉइंट्स पे नहीं जाना है, बस नॉर्मल डिवाइड करते जाओ. अगर लास्ट में 0 आ गया बिना डेसिमल पॉइंट्स के तो वो इवन नंबर. अभी समझ आया शशि?
हाँ सर.
श्योर ना? अगर डाउट है तो अभी भी पूछो. क्या डाउट है? कैसे? मैं कोई दूसरा तरीका देखता हूँ. ठीक है. See, don't think that I am not aware of this mathematics and all. See, it is very simple. Just understand up to some 2 to 4 numbers. Okay, if you get that idea, create your own formula, you do it. Everything will happen automatically. You need not to worry about that. Okay? Is it fine, Shishi?
हाँ सर.
Anyone else has any doubts? Guys, anyone else has any doubts? Okay, copy this then quickly. See, feel free to ask the questions. Online completed? Online?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. In the same program, what is that another program I have given, that is find the sum of all the odd numbers present in 1 to 10. So let's basically understand what is the odd number first. Is 1 odd number? If you are telling yes, how you are telling? If you try to divide by 2, remainder is 1. Remainder is 1, right? That is, if you take here, okay, I'll take here to take 1, try to divide by 2. Is it possible to divide? No, remainder is 1 only. Yes or no? It is trying to divide by 2. It is not possible to divide. The remainder is 1. If you take again 2, definitely it will return 0 only because we have seen. If you take 3 here, look at here, 3 divided by 2, 2 ones are 2, remainder is 1. Means we know that 1, 3 and 5. These are the odd numbers. Whenever divided by 2, always the remainder is 1 only. So that we know. So everything remains same. We need travel from 1 to 10 and we know find the logic that is divided by 2 only. The remainder, if it is coming by as 1. Okay. The remainder is coming as 1. At that time it is a odd number. So everything remains same. Only the changes is going to happen here as 1. Okay. Online, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Copy. This program is for calculating the sum of odd numbers. Online completed. Make it fast, guys. Online completed. Yes. Okay, take down the next question. Write a program. Write a program to print the total of. Write a program to print the total of. In the total of sum of even numbers. Print the total of sum of even numbers and product of odd numbers and product of odd numbers. Okay. Okay, guys. Before jumping to the program, let's understand the question. Okay. See here, one big scientist has told that when you understand the program, it is half solved. You need to understand the problem. Solution is fine. Anyone can write it. It's not a big issue. You need to understand the program. That is the biggest problem. Okay. So let's try to understand. What is that I have told? I have told you to print the total of sum of even numbers and product of odd numbers. Sum means addition. Product means multiplication. Okay. So what is the program? What can we can do it here? See here. If in case my numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. These are the numbers. Visible? Huh? Yeah. Now I believe it is visible. Now look at here, guys. What is that I am trying to say here is find the sum of total. That is even numbers, right? That is 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. For this, what you need to do? Do the addition. Okay. Now I told that is 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9 to do the multiplication. That's it. So, what is the total sum you will get, and what is the multiplication number you will get? Both the things you add and you print it. That is what I'm doing. This question was asked in one of the interviews. Got the clarity? What is that we need to do? We need to calculate the sum of even numbers, product of odd numbers, total them, you just print it. Okay, question you understood everyone? Rishi, समझ में आया question?
हाँ सर
Sir, but in
Yes, sir.
question you did not mention from 1 to 10, right?
I didn't mention 1 to 10, huh? Okay, just mention as 1 to 10. Sorry. See, same logic can be applied for any number. So right now, for an example, I've taken 1 to 10. Question also you mention as 1 to 10. Okay. Apart from the question, you understood how to solve the problem. Question requirement you understood, right? Everyone online.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we know how to calculate the sum of the numbers. We just need to find the product of them. So what is that only thing we need to do here? Instead of plus, replace the star. That's it. Instead of plus, in the Java there is nothing called into. Okay, you need to use the star to do the multiplication. So that's it. So use the plus for the even numbers and star for the odd numbers. Your program is solved. Then add it and totally you print. Okay, I'll give you 5 minutes. Try to write the solution for this. You know how to find even numbers. You know how to find odd numbers. You just go with this one. Try to do it. Otherwise, I'll solve it on the board. But I want everyone to try, because everyone knows the answer. Done. Online completed. Okay. Now let's try to create some. How do we solve? Let's see here. So first I need to calculate the sum of even numbers. So I declare a variable to store the sum of these even numbers. I'll tell it as some variable, name it as sum of even. Okay, sum of even. Now to store the product of this, what is that? Odd numbers. I'll tell it as something called product of odd. Product of odd. So I declare those variables. Okay, I declare it as int sum of even is equal to 0. I tell int product of odd, okay, is equal to 1. Why I have declared as 1? Because we know that any number multiplied by 1 is the same number. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0 only, right? So that is the problem. So since this is the multiplication is going to come, so I have declared initially as 1. For this one, 0. Because addition, any number can be added to 0. If any number, if I declare it as 0, if I multiply with any number, the total is 0 only, right? So to avoid that problem, I have declared this as a 1. This much is clear. Now what I need to do at the end, I need to add these two numbers and display. So I declare one more variable. I will declare as int total. Int total is equal to 0. Means the totals of these two is I will keep it as initially 0. Got the clarity here? So I need to find what? Even number. We know the logic, right? What is the even number? How to find it? Condition. What is the condition? How will you apply? Equal to. Very good. So I tell it as if I percentage to equal to 0, then it is a, what is that? Even number. So even numbers means you need to add up. You know how to add it. That is sum of even, right? Sum of even is equal to sum of even plus I. Sum of even plus I. Otherwise, I'll tell it as else if condition. Otherwise, we can use a if condition. One more if condition. If I percentage to equal to 1, then we know what we need to do. This is for even number. This is for odd number. Odd number means product. I'll tell something called product of odd is equal to product of odd into I. That's it. So what will happen? This loop will be repeating. If it is an even number, it will come here, add it. If it is odd number, it will come here and multiply it. Then what will happen? After this one, what I need to do? I need to calculate the total. I'll tell you that something called total is equal to sum of even plus product of odd. Okay, then the total this and this it will be added and stored inside a variable. As I told, print the total mean you just write here as system.out.println total. That's it. The program is completed. How many of you understood by seeing this one? Very good. Here online, you understood? Yes, very good, Sarfraz. Harika, very good. Next. Yaya. Shashikant.
हाँ सर.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Fine, yes. Then copy this. Easy as simple, right? Okay, copy. Try to execute and come. I can execute now, but it's very simple. You can do it and come now. If it is a complex program, I can execute and show you. Basic programs, you can only do it. Make it fast. This program was asked in one of the interviews.
Sir, please explain first 3 lines, sir.
These 3 lines are.
Yes, sir.
This is nothing but the initial values you have kept. Now, see here, you want to count some numbers here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, when you will count here 1, so because initially you keep the total as 0, for that total you will add 1, then only consider as 1. That 1 you will add 1 more, that only consider as 2. Like that only, since I want to add all this number, initially I need the sum value is equal to 0, right? To store somewhere. So I told for even number, initially I'll take the value as 0. For that 0, every time I'll take the even number, I'll add it. Again, I'll take the even number, I'll add it. For that is the reason I've declared P1 is equal to 0. Okay. Now when come to the product is equals to product of odd is equals to 1. Why? Because if I declare here as 0, if I see here what I am doing here, multiplication. If I this product of odd I have declared as the 0 means that 0 into any number of I, always the result will be 0 only, right? So to avoid that, what I have done, I have declared as 1. So 1 into any number is that number only. That number into any other number, whatever the resultant is there, that will. So to store the all the product, I have declared this variable here and sum for this one. And what I have done total. Total is to add both the total sum of even numbers, the product of odd numbers, both I'll add and store inside this variable. That is the reason total I have declared and entered. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any other questions? Make it fast. Let 10:15 will start.
Like morning match.
Morning match? Which match?
Just cancel today.
वो मैच अभी चल ही नहीं रहा है। हाँ, उसको हॉल्ट किया ना कुछ दिन के लिए। कल वो इन्फॉर्म नहीं किया। हाँ फिर। टेन 15 पे इधर आ जाओ ये बैच कंटिन्यू होता है नेक्स्ट वाला बैच इट इज वेरी एडवांस सो मल्टी थ्रेडिंग इज so this is the other program where you need to calculate sum of even product of odd and total of both the numbers you can do that. Guys, completed. Make it fast.
Yes, sir.
Some students said they have some exam or something, right? So that is the reason, I guess. Not sure. Guys, can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, miss. So I believe you understood looping statement for loop, or you understood how it works? Yes. The intention of doing all this program was only to teach the for loop, and along with that, some programs you have seen. So you understood, right, for loop, how it works? Hey, you need some incentive to reply, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Means you are telling yes for the question or you for incentive? Okay. Now let's proceed, guys. Now, when we go to the looping statement, so this is what the people will learn and come. So this which you have already learned. Apart from that, okay, when you go to the interview, there will be something called tricky questions. Okay, for the for loop only, I'll show you what are the tricky questions you should be aware when you if you attend a mass interview. Okay, the other candidates will not be aware of it. So exactly what is the tricky questions? Let's try to understand this. So initially what I do here is I declare for in I is equal to 0, I less than 5, okay, I'll tell I plus plus, and I'll tell it as system dot out dot println, okay, I'll tell it as hi. Very simple question, okay. Now what is the output of this program, guys? Quickly tell me.
Sir,
Hi
पांच
will be
बार
print 5 times.
I will be printed 5 times. Okay,
Yes.
very good. Then that is correct. Now, if in case what I'll do, I'll remove this in here. Now, what is the output of this program? Okay.
Error will come.
Error will come up. Why? Because I am using Java is a statically typed language. Whenever you declare a variable, data type is compulsory required. Since I have not declared, error is coming. Okay. Now I'll declare as in I is equal to 0. Then again
I
error.
will be print 5 times.
I will repeat 5 times. Huh? Okay.
Yes.
Here one answer is error. One is telling 5 times. Next. Any other answer? Okay, Sarfaraz, initialize the program is run for. Huh? 2 times we cannot initialize.
Because out of the loop, there is in I and another is five.
Where is another row? Only one row.
No,
Outside the loop.
outside the-
So we saw like here 2 answers are coming. You people are telling. One is saying error. One is saying output will come. So let's come back to the error part. Why do you think error is coming? Saying that same variable you cannot declare 2 times. Okay, but you need to understand one thing, that what is declaration, what is initialization. Okay, let me show you that. That is in I. Okay, this we call it as a declaration. Okay, I tell you as I is equal to 0. This we call it as a initialization. Means initial starting point. I'm telling I should start from 0. This is what we call it as initialization. This is what we call declaration. Now I tell you as in I is equal to 0. This is we call it as
Plus initialization.
initialization. Declaration and initialization. Very good. Now let's come back to this one. Now I'm telling that I value. I'm declaring a variable I, and I'm declaring and initializing it as a 0. Now it means that I starting point is equal to 0. I have already told that. Now I'm telling I is equal to 0. Means 0 I'm overriding to 0 again. Is there any problem? No, right? So why previous error was coming in the previous program? No declaration of I. I've already declared. Yes or no? So definitely that here it will come up. So again I value is overlooping, means overriding to 0, and it will work properly. Hence output of this program is what? I will be printed 5 times. I want you to note this guys. Write down this program, write the output of this one. I'll tell you the other questions where what and all tricks will come you to overcome in an interview. I'll tell you. Copy this quickly.
Also, I guess you print 4 times because we have assigned the lesson.
Sir, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Less than 5, I'm not going there. but I value is starting from 0. So 0 is also counted 5 times.
सर 0 भी काउंट होगा, फिर 0 से 5 तक प्रिंट होगा.
0 से 4 तक प्रिंट करेगा क्योंकि लेस देन 5 ना, लेस
Less
देन
than
और
5, yes.
इक्वल टू मतलब 5 तक जाएगा.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Sarfaraz, repeat one more time. Sarfaraz, which one you want me to repeat? Entire program, entire this one, or you understood? Sarfaraz? No, sir, just declaration. Declaration part here is I have declared and initialized. I am declaring I is of type int. I am declaring in I is equals to int. I have declared and I have initialized also. But what is initialization? I should start from 0. So I is starting from 0, going up to less than 5 and incrementing and printing high value. That's it, nothing else. Here I am declaring I is equal to 0 and overriding again I is equal to 0. There is no problem. Done now? So let's ask the next question. Let me erase. Now look at this. I'll tell you as something called for. I'll tell it as for. Okay. I'll come here. In I is equal to 0. Okay. I'll tell it as I less than 5. I'll tell I plus plus. Okay. I'll tell system dot out dot println. Now tell me output of this one. Remember that I have not written anything. This I have written outside a for loop. I'll write it here as in I is equal to 0. Now
Output will come, sir. High will be print 5 times.
yes, online something you said.
Output it will come. High will be print 5 times.
I will print 5 times now. See here, don't you think control will come here initially? Yes or no? Something should be there. That is initialization. Have I done initialization now? Then without initialization, how will it go to this place? How it will output will come 5 times?
Initialization we are providing top of the
Done
for loop.
outside. But inside a for loop, you are giving semicolon, right? Without writing any, simply if I write in my program semicolon into work, it will immediately my compiler will start saying error. Then here for this condition, it's the semicolon. Here it is empty, right? It is come here, it is empty. That I will see later. Now answer for this one. You understood that? Yeah, what is it? Error should come, right? Maybe नहीं. हाँ यार ना. दो इस पे नहीं चल सकते. एक को ना. It will print. Yes, yes, it will print. Okay.
और लूप के अंदर इसको इनिशियल नहीं करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट कंडीशन तो हो जाएगा ही नहीं. तो
इनिशियलाइजेशन इधर कर दिया. और लूप के अंदर जो चीज यूज कर रहा है उसको इनिशियलाइज चाहिए. मेन का मैंडेटरी. That is it initialized. So hence yes, it will work and it will print high 5. So initially it will come here. I1 is equal to 0. Okay, done. Next control will come here. It will check is there anything. Okay, if initialization is there, it will do it. If it is not there, ignore it. What is the work of for loop? After initialization, go to the condition. Condition it will come and check 0 less than 5. No, it will come here. It will print high. Go again. I1 is equals to increment by 1. Again it will come here. The same thing will be repeated again 5 times. So what I did here is that is even though you gave the correct answer, I am just trying to manipulate you. The same thing they will do in an interview also. So if you are sure about your answer, do not change. Let whatever happen. Even though if you lose your marks, it's fine. Don't change your answer. If you are sure, let it be. And if interview is pressing you, that is pushing you. No, it is wrong. I am telling it is wrong. When we are telling correct means, don't argue with him. Yes, okay, sir. You might be correct. Maybe according to me, it is correct. That is the reason I am telling it is correct. If you are telling wrong, it might be wrong. But no, I am not 100% sure. I'll check it. Next time I'll make sure I'll rectify my answer. Okay, don't argue. You should not be sim. Okay, got it? Quickly copy this and write down output as it will print higher patterns. Make it fast. Done. Output also have written. Okay. Now next question. I declare here as int I is equal to 0. Now we know that every time here some condition should come, that I is less than or I should be greater than or j, any condition should be there. I'll remove the condition and I'll declare it as something called false here. Guys, am I audible online?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Now see and tell me what should be the output of this program. See, try to give answer even though if it is wrong, then fine, no problem. But you should not give wrong answer in an interview. Here, if you don't know, try to give the answer. Let's try to learn it. Tell me.
It will
what
come
can be
out of
output
the
this?
for loop.
No idea, it's not an answer.
Error will come, sir.
I print करते जाएगा कितने बार I कहाँ है I print किया ना मैंने
I print.
हाँ
Sir,
so
it will come out of for loop.
error will come up error okay madam, you said output will come online.
We won't get output, sir, but for loop will be exit.
For loop will be exit. Yes. The answer for this one is error will come.
Error
So for
will
this one, error will come. Why? Because control will come here initially is fine, and next it is coming as false here. False means the control will never get inside. See, you are writing I less than 5, I greater than 5. Anyhow, after that taking a condition, what is the returning it is? Boolean value. Either true it will return or either false it will return. Directly you are writing false here means then fine, no problem with that. But what is happening if you are writing false, it will never go inside. If it never going inside, this line will never get executed. This line will become what? Unreachable code. So error will be displayed here in this line. Got the clarity? Quickly copy. This is the line. Guys, make it fast. Don't have time. There are few more examples, so many things that you need to understand. We'll continue in the next class. The students are waiting. Guys, make it fast.
अगर सिर्फ false के जगह हम true use कर लेते हैं
कल दिखाता हूँ.
तो वो तो कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई हो जाता है ना, तो फिर I का वैल्यू इंक्रीमेंट होते जा मतलब जाएगा, फिर तो मतलब जो प्रिंट करेंगे हाई तो उसका प्रिंटिंग इंफिनिटी हो जाएगा क्योंकि वहां पे कोई लिमिट सेट है नहीं.
अच्छा, ओके. मेरा एक सवाल है.
मैं बस पूछ रहा हूँ.
ठीक है, अच्छी बात है, पूछो, जितना पूछेगी उतना सीखेंगे. अब यही आंसर आपको जो है ना इंफिनिटी बोला है तो सही आंसर, बट वहां पे आपको कंफ्यूज क्या करेगा? I'll tell you. Guys, completed? Completed. Online, is it completed?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now your friend is saying that, okay, if in case instead of false here, okay, I'll declare it as something called true here. Then what will happen? Output will be infinite. Infinite means there is no definite. It will be keep on printing. Online students, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, guys. Laptop is turned off. This bear with me. Just listen to the question, okay? If you are telling is this true, it will be printing infinite, means it will never stop. Now, every time the loop is happening, I value is getting incremented, and the data types we have already studied in Java. Yes or no? What is that? 2 power, how many bytes integer will take? 4 bytes. Okay, 4 bytes means how many bits?
32 bit.
32 okay. Then 2 power 32 bits, if I'm not sure, if I'm correct, okay. This much, there is something called definite number. Means if I keep on increment, this number we can achieve. Infinite means we cannot stop only. Then tell me, if we keep on incrementing, and do you think we'll get infinite time output? Valid question, right? This is what they'll ask and confuse you in an interview. So, you know this answer, please attend my next session.
In this case also there will be error.
Huh?
In this case also there will be error.
क्या?
True हो जाएगा तो भी means error आएगा.
नहीं. Error
Because
नहीं.
false case में
False case में error आएगा क्योंकि ये अंदर ही नहीं जाएगा, ये print ही नहीं करेगा. True में तो अंदर जाना ही है. Control will come here. True means what? It can go inside. Boolean वाला true. It will come inside. Print है. I value will be incremented. We know that I is of type integer. Integer limit is this much only. Okay. If what infinite means it will cross this number also. Then will it work now? Yes sir, work. Infinite जाएगा. हाँ तो मेरा सवाल समझो इधर. Infinite means it should not go. It should go beyond this one. Integer value cannot cross this number. Then how will it work?
तो उसका एक लिमिट तो जाएगा इंटीजर.
हाँ तो उसको infinite नहीं बोलते.
तो 65,000 की रेंज में जाएगा.
Are you sure?
65,500.
No, it is more than that.
Google दिखो 32 में वैल्यू जितना होगा बस.
हाँ उतना तक जाएगा, तुरंत रुक जाएगा. Then why you are telling infinite? I'll tell you the answer. Answer is infinite only. सर ये भी बोल रहे वो भी बोल रहे.
नहीं वो int की जो वैल्यू होगी उतनी तक जाएगा लेकिन वो अपनी चीज करता है इनफाइनाइट स्टोर करेगा.
Infinite ही जाएगा.
Yes sir.
Attend my next session. I'll show you how it will work. Okay? Fine, guys. Thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Okay.